Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shapes.io Achievement Hunting. So, if you remember from last time, we managed to achieve the 120 minute, under 120 minute achievement for getting to level 12, which is pretty cool. Glad we were able to do that. But of course, we're going to continue driving on to hopefully finish off these Steam achievements. Now, obviously, in this game, we're not going to achieve the 30-minute or the 60-minute, I won't say completion, but to get to level 12. Obviously, it's not going to happen. But I got to thinking maybe we could start to clean up some of the ones that we can do. Obviously, we were working on, what did we call it? I'm going to put up a graphic here. We're going to kind of go through these, but we did the King of Inefficiency, I believe it was called. Yes, the King of Inefficiency. Use no inverse rotator until level 14. The secret achievements. Yes, we still had the secret achievements. And so what I went ahead and did was for fun, I wanted to take a look at some of the other games that I had going. And I went to a game that was set up it was like the first game I did, the first game I had set up, and I had stopped at level 18 for whatever reason. So I went ahead and started that game up just to kind of look at it and see, I don't know, kind of compare the way I used to do things to the way I do them now. And immediately I got hit with this one, Memories from the Past. Deliver the old level 17 shape to the hub. That's not listed on the regular achievements, but it came up, so it's one of the secret ones. So I thought, you know what, and here, let me also show you a graphic of what the level 17 shape is. And many of you probably know it very well. It was one of the more difficult shapes, but the thing is, you probably maybe didn't realize that we don't make that anymore. You know, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, wait, don't we make that? And then I looked back through the list of shapes, the levels, and realized, oh right, we had an update. And that shape was dropped from the update when we started, I think it was the Wires update. That's when we got the red rocket and a bunch of other things that increased the difficulty and variety of the game. So I looked at that and realized Memories in the Past is deliver the level 17. There's no way I would have gotten that. There's no way. I could think of all kinds of weird things to do. There's no way. So I went ahead and said, you know what? Full disclosure, I'm going to go ahead and look up on some site what those remaining achievements are. And what I found is that, the ones that I have left are Speedrun Master and Speedrun Novice. I don't have those, plus the King of Inefficiency. Those were the regular ones that I had left over. But then, now this one, Memories of the Past, pops up. So here's a list of the ones that I didn't have at that time. And they are, I Need Trains. Okay, for those of you familiar with Factorio, excuse me, have a belt with a length of 500 tiles. Apparently I don't have a belt that long and need to get it, so I think we can do that. Then another is labeled A Bit Early. Create the logo shape, which of course is the first really difficult shape in the game, the white and gray kind of beetle-looking shape that you're all familiar with. Create the logo shape before level 18. So, before we reach level 18, we should create that shape if we want that achievement. And if you look over here, let's see, if we look over here in this game, this is our game that we were working on. I set up this contraption right here that's going to help us do that. And all I need to do is make a couple of connections and start feeding it a couple of white circles. Now I only need to make one, I guess. And now GPS, here's another one. GPS have 15 map markers. And I think we can, I've got one already with the hub. I think we can make 14 more. That shouldn't be a problem. Next one is, I've seen that before. Deliver RG, RY, RB, RR, lowercase r, to the hub. And I didn't know what that was, so I went to the online shape generator, and I'll show you what it is. As soon as I punch that in, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Right? Nope, that's not it. Right here, this is it. This is the shape. that look familiar? It's called I've Seen This Before. That is the, of course, Windows logo. Now, my intent was to just kind of set this up and then I would deliver it to the hub so you didn't have to watch all the boring setup stuff. But as soon as I created it, I got the achievement. It says deliver it to the hub, but as soon as I created it, before it even got to the hub, it gave me credit for it. So there we go. So that one is actually done. And then Memories from the Past, which of course is the one we talked about. So the only ones that we have left are GPS, A Bit Early, and I Need Trains. Those are the only secret ones we have left. And in addition to the Speedrun Master, Speedrun Novice, and King of Inefficiency. So I'm thinking that we can knock a few of these out. So this is going to be kind of a short episode. We're going to knock those out. Now, I've already set up level 14, which is this watermelon slice. So, it took a long time to set up. Well, we have to deliver this to the hub, and we have to deliver it at a rate of 8 per second. Now, the belt, let's see, what's the current rate of the belt? It is 3 items per second. So, we need to be able to deliver at least 3 full belts to this thing to get credit for it. So let's go ahead and do that. And once we do that, we should immediately get credit for King of Inefficiency. That's my understanding. So let's go ahead. You know what? I'm going to just drop these 3 things right in place. 4 things with a, let's see, can I use the control? Yeah, there we go. Copy. And then we just do this. And we should start to get credit for it. So this belt is full. It should do it. There we go. Level 14, and there we go. Achievement unlocked. King of Inefficiency. Boom. There we go. So we get a counter. Great. We've hit level 14, so that knocks out 2 of the achievements. Now let's go ahead and see if we can knock out a bit early. Knock off a bit early. All right. Okay, so in order to do this, I need to feed white circles into the top, but before I can do that, I have to actually make a couple of connections. You see a lot of the trash cans I have? Okay, we need to bypass those. Like this can go away, actually. Okay, that one can go away. This one can stay. So we need to feed white circles. Now, just in case I have to bring them to the hub, I did create a feed so the logo shapes will go to the hub. I mean, we would need them in the future anyway, so why not just have them? So let's troubleshoot this thing if we have to. There's our first white circle, and if I've set this thing up correctly, it should work. Here's hoping. Let's delete that trash can. And okay, that's coming down this way. This should stack. That's looking... oh, that's not correct. That is not correct. Okay. Well, maybe it is. No, that is correct. That's correct. Yes, that should do it. Right? Boom. Achievement a bit early. Got it. Okay, so we got the logo shape done. So, that really leaves GPS. And I need trains. Well, for I need trains, then what we can do is we're just going to straight up we're just going to start building a belt, and we're going to make it a long one. Can we screen? Can we come out just a little bit? And we're going to do it till we get that achievement. I'm not sure how far 500 squares is, but we're going to find out. Pretty good distance, I'm sure. I know I could probably do this with the blueprints, but why not? Why not do it this way? We've got a little bit of time. We can do it. Oh, there it is. Achievement unlocked. Good, got that. And, boy, how long actually is that? Huh, that's pretty good length. Okay, so now Now we do map markers. We're going to do new marker. Northwest. Okay. And we'll just call it north, northeast, and probably right about here. Easy. East, southeast, south. I mean, if I'm gonna place 15, I realize I could just go around and just place 15, but I might as well make them somewhat useful so you can bounce around the map a little bit. Southwest, west. How many is that? That should be 8. Am I right? And counting the hub, but I think we're gonna call that 8. And I'm going to put a place for blueprints. And it's a nice wide area. A wide open area right about there. That should work. And blueprints. Okay, let's bounce back to the hub. And let's go. We're going to label this one Windows. We're going to label this one a bit early. Actually, this wasn't Windows, was it? But whatever. No, this was Windows over here. So we're going to call this one. No. This is Windows. And this one, I need trains. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This will be right here. Blueprint bucks. Okay, and our last one, presumably. Well, I can actually just label this and say white paint, because this is a place that if we wanted to, we could tap off to get some white paint. White paint here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Achievement unlocked. GPS. Alrighty then. So, with that being the case, then I think we've basically achieved everything we can possibly achieve in this game. The Kingdom of Efficiency, bit early, GPS, seen that before. Yeah, I honestly don't think there's anything else that we can possibly achieve. Now I'm going to kind of come off the screen here and go to remain locked achievements. Yeah, the only achievements that are locked right now is the 60-minute and 30-minute achievements. 30-minute complete level 12 achievements, which of course we're not going to be able to do in this game. But what we're going to do when we come back next time is we're going to have a plan. I am going to have a plan. I'm going to kind of like take a look at the arrangements that every level requires. I'm going to have it ready to go. I want to have ratios worked out, and that way when we label things, when we set things up, not label things, when we lay out our whatever we need to create a particular shape, I want to be able to create a full belt of it if possible. I realize we're not going to be able to use blueprints. That's a pain in the butt. But also, we have to think about the things we need to do to increase the speed of the belts. That needs to work for us right from the beginning. We don't have to worry about that achievement anymore. So we can do whatever we can do to get the belt speed up. We're not limited by that this time. And now that we have a pretty good idea of what we face, this is the first time I've attempted a speed run of this, and I can already see things that I would change. So I think that that's what we're going to do. I think I'll work on that when we come back, whenever that is, will handle that. All right? Well, anyway, that pretty much concludes this episode, I think, just basically sweeping up the low-hanging fruit before we go for the big daddies. So 2 more left, and we'll see if we can knock them out. So anyway, if you're liking what you're watching, go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. Lets me know that you're okay with this, that this is something you're enjoying, and I know I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.